Alright YouTube, ECW number 1, back here again with a video. This is going to be a kind of mixed video. It might be quite long, so I'd appreciate if you'd watch it. I'm just going to give my opinion on a few things, one of which is Money in the Bank in the whole. I'll quickly run through that. I'm not going to do a full review. And I'm going to give my opinion on the John Cena CmPunk Rock situation. So, yeah, Money in the Bank, I'll just started off great. Personally, I think this was the best pay-per-view of 2011. Well, in my opinion, anyway. I know we all have different opinions. It started off with the SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, during this match, brilliant match in my opinion. I enjoyed it so much. While watching the match, I was just seeing how hard some of the guys were working in it. Like Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel really impressed me in this match, as did Daniel Bryan. Like Daniel Bryan took some serious bumps. I can't remember what it was. Was it a drop kick? A flip somehow landed right on his head. Seriously, they all three of them really impressed me in this match. I was very happy to see Sin Cara carried out halfway through, because as many people know, I can't stand him. Still not sold on him. Hopefully I will get sold on him if he actually does something decent, but we'll see. Daniel Bryan wins the match, deservingly so. Not storyline wise, he's kind of been in nothing. He's been feuding with Cody Rhodes and mainly been losing, but it's good to see a guy who can perform better than anyone else on the roster, arguably, with a shot at the world title anytime he wants. Although I can see this maybe being the one that doesn't happen, the cash in, unsuccessful cash in, I mean. Good match, thoroughly enjoyed it. Just 2 thumbs up for WWE in that match. Next match, was that the Big Show or Divas match? I can't remember. I think it was the Divas match. Yeah, it was. Poor match. Just Kelly beat Brie Bella. Very poor match. Just nothing to say about it. It was bad. Next match was Mark Henry versus the Big Show. Wow, this match was quite impressive for the two. I actually did enjoy the match. It was slow, obviously, between the two guys. Loads of people won't like that, but I have been loving the push Mark Henry's been getting, and because of that, I was actually very much so looking forward to this match. It was booked well. The build-up was good. Mark Henry actually looking like a monster, like he should. The match, not best, but you can't really expect a 5-star classic from these two, especially together. But yeah, the match I think went over well. Mark Henry picking up the win, deservingly so. If Big Show were to win, I'd understand the retribution, the payback thing, but Mark Henry is on a roll, so I stopped that. What was next? The Raw Money in the Bank ladder match. This one I didn't enjoy as much as the SmackDown one, but that's not saying it wasn't good. It just wasn't as good for me. Some good spots. Evan Bourne doing shooting star press on the outside off a ladder. That was good. The Miz injury. I don't know if that was legit. I don't think it was. It looked quite legit. The reaction. Oh, same with Big Show's after his Henry match. Mark Henry's sloppy as hell, so I can believe that was real. If it is, I can believe it. If not, good acting on Big Show's part, because that looked real as hell. Okay, Raw Money in the Bank ladder match. Miz's injury. I don't think that was real. Some people were debating this with me on Facebook chat, saying it was real. I'm not sure, because I don't think they would have. Yeah, I don't know. He came out afterwards selling the injury quite well. If it was real, damn, that sucks, because Miz is one of the best stars in WWE right now. But if it wasn't real, if it was real, I can believe that, and it does suck. If it wasn't, still good. Match was good. Obviously, Alberto Del Rio predictably picking up the win, which I don't have a problem with, to be honest. Don't mind Del Rio, he was my pick. But yeah, decent match, some good spots. Not as memorable as the SmackDown one for me, but decent match. World title match. The quality of the match was good. The ending I thought was good. For a few reasons. One, the Orton rage that he displayed when Christian spat in his face. That was good. how he kind of just blew up and started just beating the shit out of Christian was good, mainly because I don't like Christian, but it went over well. Announce table, of course, didn't break. I don't know if it was supposed to, but twice. Yeah, the match ended with Orton low blowing Christian after Christian spat in his face, thereby losing the world title via disqualification, which was the stipulation in this match. It's not the best way to get a title to change hands, but the Christian story is kind of, he can't get the title proper. Well, he won the title, but then he loses it, so he's a fluke champion. Now again, he's a fluke champion. So I'll wait till Friday to see how this works out. I'm interested now, actually. I wasn't beforehand, but now I am a bit. The match itself, good. I enjoyed it. And then the main event, the match everyone was waiting for. Oh my god, the crowd was probably as good as the match itself. As good as the suspense, everything. The crowd was going insane for CM Punk. Obviously so, because it's Chicago, his hometown. What I liked was you see Colt Cabana in the front row as well, giving a high five to CM Punk every time he comes around. That was enjoyable. The crowd was hot as hell for Punk. Cena got so much heat. It was brilliant. The match itself, for a Cena match, I know people always complain Cena can't wrestle, Cena's bad in the ring, he can't wrestle, those even you can't wrestle chats. For a Cena match, this was good. I know Punk carried the hell out of the match, but I enjoyed the match. There was so many false finishes that I thought could have ended it. I can't believe how much I enjoyed this match, actually. I was sitting on the floor, so I'm not going to say I was on the edge of my seat. So I was sitting on the floor, just like mesmerized at the TV. Every time there was a false finish, I was ecstatic. Every time Punk kicked out or Cena kicked out, I was kind of angry, and I was in the Mark mode. But the match was very good. Vince comes out with John Laurinaitis. If you don't remember, that's Johnny Ace, who CM Punk called was it a douchebag yes man? I think it was in his first work shoot. But yeah, he tries to do the screw job angle while CM Punk is in the STF. What I liked was John Laurinaitis had to run up to try to tell the timekeeper to ring the bell, and then Cena comes out and clotheslines him. That's good. But obviously Cena tells McMahon, that's not how I want to end it. Gets back in the ring, GTS, match over. Great match. CM Punk picking up the victory, rightfully so. What I liked was on the Facebook, everyone was like, oh shit, Del Rio's going to cash in now. I personally thought he was going to cash in as well. But then just after the match happened, I was like, no, they can't cash in. I was actually angry when McMahon got on the headset and said, get Del Rio out here, get Del Rio out here. But then Del Rio, best run ever, by the way. His face during that sprint to the ring was epic. But yeah, Del Rio gets in the ring and gets kicked in the head by CM Punk. Great way to end that little kind of moment for people saying, oh no, he's going to cash in. And then CM Punk kisses McMahon goodbye. Like Michael Cole said, that's him kissing the WWE goodbye, which I thought was a great piece of commentary there. And he escapes through the crowd, which was brilliant, escaping through the people. I thought that was a great way for them to close off the show. And the end of it, CM Punk going through the outer of the arena, which I thought was a good way to end it. After the show went off the air, apparently Johnny Ace, John Laurinaitis, got up, was helped up the ramp, and McMahon knocked him out or something. I read that, and I laughed when I read that. But yeah, great PPV overall. In my opinion, best of 2011 so far, because I think it had everything you want in a pay-per-view. Good match quality, good storytelling, unpredictability, and suspense. I think those are 4 things you need in a pay-per-view to make it good. And there's not much more you can ask for. Come on, match quality was there. Storytelling was definitely there. Unpredictability, oh yeah. And suspense, yes. I think this was one of my favourite pay-per-views, possibly of all time, because not only were the results good, I said before the pay-per-view to a few guys, okay, I actually don't care who wins any of this as long as it's a good show. Because when it's a good show, you just feel happy that you stayed up to watch it. I mean, after the show was over, I had been up for 24 hours straight, so I was shattered. It's because I travelled all the way back here yesterday, got up at 4 in the morning, and then went to sleep after the pay-per-view, which was 4 in the morning here. So I flew over from Poland, Scotland, 24 hours. Damn. Still tired now, but great pay-per-view, loved it. And I think I'm interested to see Raw now tonight. Obviously, they said that Punk's walked out with the title belt itself, which I want. And now I want to see, like, I know a lot of people, I want to see that belt that was made in 2009 debut. Finally, it's about time. We've had enough of this. But yeah, that's my opinion on Money in the Bank. Now I'm going to kind of make another quick point. I'm probably not going to go much in depth with this, actually. Like I said at the start, it's the other way around now. The Rock Cena Punk situation. I saw loads of people saying Cena's not really fired, he's going to be on Raw tomorrow, Punk's going to be on Raw tomorrow, blah blah blah. Well, the thing is, I've been saying it for months now that Cena's injured, and everyone's argued with me the whole time. But people have to realize that WrestleMania main event is not going anywhere. People are saying, oh no, the WrestleMania main event is gone now, or they're even forgetting about it, saying Cena's fired, he's not coming back. It's a bit markish to say that, but the fact is, Cena needed to take this time off because of his injuries. You're not going to risk the WrestleMania 28 main event, which is the biggest booked match of all time, booked a year in advance, which shows how big it is, between past legend of the Attitude Era, the Monday Night Wars, to the present day legend. Cena, no matter how you look at it, he is a legend. 10-time world champion, says enough in itself. I know it's a different time than well, then again, the Attitude Era had a lot of title changes. Rock held, was it 7 or 8 world titles in the span of like 4 years, so people shouldn't really complain about Cena all that much. But yeah, that match is not going anywhere. Cena will come back. I think he just needs time to regroup, heal up a little, because you don't want Cena injured beforehand to risk your WrestleMania main event. I mean, when Cena first won the belt off Miz at Extreme Rules in the Triple Threat Steel Cage, I thought, yeah, he's going to hold it till next year's WrestleMania. But then I read that he'd been injured since, I believe it was Elimination Chamber or Royal Rumble. Can't remember properly, actually. But then nagging injuries build up over months, weeks, and then it just becomes a huge risk. Cena, you could tell at points in the past few months that he was hurt. Minorly maybe, but still, you don't want that to get worse and risking your WrestleMania 28 main event. So because of that, Cena's not going anywhere. He's going to return. If he doesn't return within the next few months, he'll return at, I don't know, Survivor Series. It's a shame not to have your biggest star supposedly not on SummerSlam, which, by the way, great promo last night. Really made SummerSlam look like a big pay-per-view, and that's not sarcasm. It was very good. It was like a WrestleMania promo showing the city and everything. Very much enjoyed that promo. It was like 20 seconds, but still, I liked it. Okay, CmPunk situation. People are saying he'll appear on Raw. I don't actually think he will, to be honest. I think last night was the send-off for CmPunk. I think that was the perfect way for him to go. I don't think he has re-signed. I know people are saying it was held behind doors during the pay-per-view. The last discussion was. I don't know. I hope he's re-signed, but storyline-wise, the title is vacated now. The championship title, not the belt. The belt, apparently, storyline-wise, CmPunk has taken the belt. The championship itself, though, he doesn't have because it's vacant now. So I'd hope for a new belt to debut, possibly in a tournament leading up to SummerSlam or something, or just have Del Rio say, "I'm cashing in on no one, give me the belt." That'd be awful. But yeah, the only problem I see with that is I know J-Mar's been making some spinner belts recently that are all in one, so it's not layered, it's just all in one, so the whole spinner part doesn't move at all, even though the current one doesn't, but that's just because it's stuck. So yeah, Hope a new belt. I'd like a tournament. It would make the title look prestigious, having like, I'd say 20 guys, maybe 10, 20, 15 guys after the belt. And hopefully we have seen the last of this. We can hope. So yeah, that's my opinion on Punk. I think not going to appear on Raw. I'd hope he would, because I hope he's re-signed. If not, I don't know. I am actually speechless with this because I don't know what to say. I don't know what's going to happen. Normally, I'll admittedly say I have a pretty good grasp on what's going on, what's going to happen. But this time, I really am just lost for words, and that I think is the best way to be as a fan, because then you don't know you don't have expectations for it, and well, you have expectations, but you don't have really any idea where it's going. That's the mystery factor, the suspense, the excitement. That's what that builds, and I think that's the best way. That's the best feeling when you're a wrestling fan. Right now, what I'm thinking, I don't know what's happening. I'm confused at what's going to happen. I'm debating with myself what's going to happen. I'm questioning reality with it, the reality of the story, which is great. They always like to blend it in with one another. So I think this is brilliant. Just this story, the whole events that happened. I loved it. It's brilliant in my opinion. Great show. Great way to end it. Hopefully a great onward story now. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'll be watching Raw tonight, and probably, I do every week, but I'll be watching more intently, more excitedly from now on for the next while. So yeah, I know this was a long video. I apologize for that. I tried to make it short, but I had a lot of things I wanted to say. Overall, good show, good events, everything. So yeah, this was ECW number 1. Opinions on Money in the Bank, Cena, CmPunk, Rock. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you for watching.